Now, for our next effect, what I want to do is build up a connection with people, so I usually end up just reaching over and shaking somebody's hand. Okay. So, again, can you play the spectator for me?
Sure.
So, my name is Bill, and your name is?
David.
Nice to meet you. Look at your hand, notice the changing focus of your eyes, and just close your hand and sink all the way down. Good. Now I'm going to count from 1 to 3. You open your eyes. 1, 2, and 3. Eyes open for me. Now, that's the handshake induction. It was a little rougher with that because actually, David actually made contact, but we're going to... You all right?
Yeah, that's...
People are scared. If you have the confidence, it's personal power, but you can walk up to anybody on the street, 95% of the time, that's the reaction you'll get from people, and they will follow your instructions. The other 5%, you better know martial arts, though, because...
She said, talk about having guts to do something.
And, I know Aikido, so you just, throw them down and run.
Right.
But if you're going to do the handshake induction, and you saw me do it on the performance, but it's very important to learn and do it right, because there's DVDs out there where and we're not going to do it here, but they take it and then they jerk you back, and the person falls on the floor back here.
Grab their head. And,
and I really don't want to do that, because as soon as you crack somebody's head open, then you got a lawsuit coming on.
Right.
I do it very softly. So in slow motion, it's a pattern interrupt, and all you need to know about that is if you walk up to a door and you pull on it, but it's a door that pushes, then your brain goes on hold for a moment, and it'll take the first suggestion that it gets, either if it's you figure out how to open it, or if somebody's standing behind you and they tell you what to do. It's a hypnotic induction. This is the proper way to do it. You go out for the handshake, they come out, and just before you make contact, you grab their wrist and move it up as you point at the palm of their hand. Got it? Let's do that again.
See, even that slowly, maybe it's my age, my depth perception is thrown off completely.
Yeah, and it completely surprises people.
Right.
Because that's not what happens in a handshake. It's one fluid motion. So you just have to practice. You got to get the guts to do it, and it'll work.
Right.
Handshake goes out, I grab it, and then go up and point. Now at this point, they're staring at the palm of the hand. I tell them, stare at the palm of your hand. Notice the changing focus of your eyes as your eyelids become heavy, and just close all the way down, and I lower their hand down because now at this point I'm moving my hand down, their eyes are going to follow my hand and theirs. Mm-hmm. And so that's the handshake induction. They'll stand there or sit there with their head slumped.
Even that slow, no joke, even that slow, you feel tingly.
Yep.
I can't believe I said that on video, but
well,
Bill just made me feel tingling.
One more time, slowly, so you get the verbiage. Hand out, really softly on the wrist, point, and you don't stop talking because they need instruction at this point. Look at the palm of your hand. Notice the changing focus of your eyes as your eyes become heavy, and just let them close down now. Now, we have them in this position. We'll explain what to do after this, but this is it. That's the handshake induction. That's the proper way to do it. Don't throw them on the ground.
Right. Yeah, you see that? That looks violent.
Yeah.
And painful.